Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2019 Hudson Ambassador candidates.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your fever dream, can't you see, getting closer? Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's the preacher and the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brink of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night? Impossible comes true, intoxicating you. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down, and the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show, where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down, and the walls can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. This is the greatest show.
The 2019 Hudson Ambassador candidates: Olivia, Patty, Tatum, Lucy, Abby, Grace, Taylor, Lillian, Christina, Shay, Ellie, and Elsa. Good evening, everyone. I'm just gonna adjust this here. My name is Sarah Lockbaum, and I will be your MC this evening. When I was asked to host, thank you. When I was asked to host, I was so excited and honored. I was actually a 2014 Hudson Princess, and the experiences that I had through that and the things that I learned while being on court are so valuable and have really impacted me in my life today. This program has helped me to get out of my comfort zone. It's allowed me to learn valuable life skills like public speaking and networking. And overall, it's just really introduced me to some of my lifelong friends. So, we have 12 excited candidates who have spent weeks preparing for this night tonight. Candidacy has about 22 events, including a self-defense class, visiting with folks from Red Cedar Canyon Senior Living, community service events, team building with their parents, 2 parades, a coronation, lots of dance practices, and finally an interview. They've spent a total of about 80 hours in candidacy. Tonight's newly crowned court will have the privilege of serving as ambassadors for the city of Hudson, and we wish them well. I'm now honored to introduce to you the Hudson Ambassadors of 2018. 2018 Hudson Ambassador Kennedy Brown. '18 Hudson Ambassador Gabby Myers. 2018 Hudson Ambassador, Katie Davidson. And 2018 Hudson Ambassador, Maddie Boldra. These ladies have had a wonderful time together and have created memories that will last a lifetime. Let's give them one more round of applause for being such great ambassadors for our city. Now we have some very special guests in the audience tonight, former Hudson royalty. We would like to recognize them, so please stand when I call your name and stay standing until I've recognized everyone. While we wait for her here, how about we see a raise of hands. Who here, this is your first Hudson Ambassador coronation? Wow, that is awesome. You guys are in for a real treat. It's really exciting, especially for the girls. I was talking to them backstage, and they're all so excited to be here and to be a part of this program here tonight. And I know it means a lot to have you all here supporting them and just being here for them. So thank you for being here. Yeah, we'll also take this time to introduce the judges. Our first judge is Emily Greening. Emily graduated from New Richmond High School in 2014 and is currently enrolled at WITC to earn her associate's degree in occupational therapy. She has worked as a paraprofessional for the Hudson School District this past year and has gained insight for her future career goals working with children. Emily was also a junior Miss Star Prairie 2009 to 2010. In her free time, she enjoys camping with her family, spending days at the lake, and relaxing at home. Thank you, Emily. Our second judge is Bridget Whitus. She has been married to her husband, Mark, for 30 years and have 3 amazing daughters and 2 grandkids. They started out in the Air Force, where her husband was a pilot for 15 years, but they brought their family back to the St. Croix area, where she and her husband met so many years ago at Stillwater High School in Stillwater, Minnesota. They moved to Hudson, Wisconsin 16 years ago, and their daughters attended Hudson area schools. Their daughters are all grown and on their own, and each one of them have reaffirmed to Bridget that they must have been doing something right because they are all healthy, happy, and strong women. She is so happy to be here as a judge tonight and looks forward to seeing these amazing young women. Thank you, Bridget. And yes, just one more thank you, judges, for the time and effort you've put into this coronation. We feel fortunate to have such a competent panel here tonight. We're going to now go through the previous Hudson royalty. So as I said before, when I read your name, please stand and remain standing until all the names have been called. 2017 Hudson Ambassador Alexa Tennant. 2017 Hudson Ambassador Kylie Gustafson. 2017 Hudson Ambassador Megan Simmons. 2017 Hudson Ambassador Jordan Jankowski. 2015 Miss Hudson Lauren Burns. 2015 Hudson Princess Kendra Fila. 2016 Hudson Ambassadors Josie, Crystal, Maddie, and Destiny. And 2011 Miss Hudson Kelsey Robertson. Oh, and also me. All right. We would also like to take this time to recognize our sponsors for the Hudson Ambassador Program. Without them, this program would not be possible. We'd like to thank the Hudson Flower Shop, Pier 500, the Dancing House, Divine Custom Homes, Luther Chev Hudson, and the City of Hudson. We want to thank you for your continued sponsorship and support. We would also like to take this time to thank Sue Byrell and Carissa Schneider for all of their hard work and commitment to this program. We couldn't do it without you. And to the royal families, we would like to thank you for your time, dedication, and hard work as well. We will miss you. We are going to now, as you can see, we have 13 candidates in our program, but only 12 are here tonight. Regan, one of the candidates, knew when she signed up that she would not be eligible to be crowned as a Hudson Ambassador because she could not attend the coronation, but she still wanted the experience of candidacy. She is in Germany currently with her school for 3 weeks, and we hope she's having fun. So now, let's meet our 12 candidates you are all here to see tonight. Candidate number 1, Olivia Tennant. Her parents are Steve and Andrea Tennant, and she is sponsored by Helmer Dance Studio. Something that Olivia is passionate about is dancing. Olivia is actively participating at Helmer Dance Studio, as well as the Hudson High School varsity dance team. She competes year-round in competitions and has enjoyed many years together dancing with her teammates and doing what she loves. Someone who inspires Olivia is her older sister, Alexa, and all that she pushes through and what she has conquered. Overcoming 2 brain surgeries, Olivia aspires to have Alexa's bold resilience in everything that she does. Olivia possesses many leadership qualities. One is the ability to communicate well with others, since she is an outgoing and cordial person. Another quality Olivia has obtained would be her organizational skills. She is on time, an efficient coordinator, and is dedicated to everything she puts her mind to. Another aspect Olivia exudes is her positive thinking and uplifting personality to help others and to help others empower themselves. Candidate number 1, Olivia Tennant. Candidate number 2, Patty Crawford. Her grandparents are Steve and Diane Kinney, and she is sponsored by Squeaky Clean Homes Incorporated. Some leadership qualities Patty possesses are her ability to lead others and to make everyone feel welcome. Creating a welcoming environment is important to make everyone feel like they belong wherever they are. Another would be how well she works with others. She loves to help lead others to the right decision. Something that brings Patty joy is her rabbits. She's been raising rabbits in 4-H for over 9 years and enjoys seeing the joy it brings. Another thing that brings Patty joy is the kids that she works with at Simply Giggle Preschool and Childcare, as well as the special needs students she works with at school. A few things Patty is passionate about would be 4-H. She is currently a St. Croix County ambassador for 4-H and travels around the St. Croix County representing 4-H in a positive way. Another thing Patty is passionate about is cheer. She currently cheers on the Hudson cheer and stunt team and is doing her best to improve every day. She is also involved in the Healthcare Academy at Hudson High School, and in the future, Patty plans to be a pediatric nurse so she can continue to work with children, as well as pursuing her dream of being in the healthcare field. Candidate number 2, Patty Crawford. Candidate number 3, Tatum Thompson. Her parents are Shannon and Dennis Thompson. She is sponsored by the Hudson Flower Shop. One quote that has influenced Tatum is "Kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul," from Proverbs 16:24, because it reminds her that every interaction, even a short one, can impact people far longer than the time the words were spoken. This has motivated her to make every conversation an impactful one to the person she is speaking to. One thing Tatum is passionate about is volunteering. She feels that even if she is busy, there is always time to help those in need. One of her most memorable experiences with volunteering was last summer when she worked with Habitat for Humanity to construct a home. After an ambitious day, the house was up for the family to move in. She couldn't believe that she had built something that would take a family off the streets and into a welcoming home and make a lifelong impact on them. One challenge Tatum has had to overcome is a speech impediment that has affected her from a young age. After years of working with a speech therapist and persistence, Tatum managed to overcome her troubles with R's, L's, and S's, and finally became comfortable speaking one-on-one to people as well as in front of a crowd. One of her larger milestones was speaking to the student body at Hudson High School the day of the mock crash, organized by SAD, Students Against Destructive Decisions, which she is now the vice president of. Candidate number 3, Tatum Thompson. Candidate number 4, Lucy Norvold. Her parents are Angela and Peter Norvold, and she is sponsored by Simply Giggle Preschool and Childcare and the Giggle Factory. Something Lucy is passionate about is working with children. She works at a child care center and loves watching and helping the children learn new things. She loves to read and play with, as well as laugh and be silly with them. Some leadership qualities that Lucy possesses are her abilities to guide others in the right direction, to help include everyone when participating in activities, and lastly, to make sure everyone is having fun and feels welcomed. Something that brings Lucy joy is singing. She also enjoys participating in choir at school, as well as in summer choirs such as the State Honors Choir and the River City Chorale. Lucy loves to sing solos at church throughout the year, which allows her to be involved in the community. Candidate number 4, Lucy Norvold. Candidate number 5, Abby Matuk. Her parents are Jim and Sherry Matuk, and she is sponsored by Cook and Henriksen Chiropractic. Organization, empathy, and communication are a few leadership qualities Abby possesses. She keeps herself organized by making lists, and her caring heart is always looking out for others, and her bubbly personality helps her to connect with those around her. Abby is passionate about playing volleyball. She has actively participated in the Croy Tact volleyball program for the last 5 years and is currently playing for the varsity team at Hudson High School. She has enjoyed playing and bonding with her teammates and growing in the sport she loves. Volleyball is a sport where working as a team is critical to the success of the team. One saying that has influenced Abby's life would be to be a leader, not a follower. Abby's parents would always say this to her and her sister, Maddie, while they were growing up. Abby has taken this advice and has learned to be her own person and to do things that make her happy rather than following others. Candidate number 5, Abby Matuk. Candidate number 6, Grace Witt. Her parents are Lisa and Chad Witt, and she is sponsored by Postmark Grill. Grace is passionate about figure skating. She participates in shows and competitions year-round. She enjoys working in a team environment with other skaters on the Stillwater varsity figure skating team. Something that brings Grace joy is spending time with her family. She has a younger brother, Ian, who has Down syndrome. She is a major influence in his life and helps him to see beyond his disability. The main leadership qualities Grace possesses are her organization skills and her dedication to what she chooses to pursue. She has a kind and generous heart, and she makes giving back to the community a priority. She is actively enrolled in the National Honor Society, as well as coaching Special Olympics track and field. Candidate number 6, Grace Witt. Candidate number 7, Taylor Jankowski. Her parents are Mary Alice and Jerome Jankowski. She is sponsored by Allwin's Auto Repair and Towing. A recent challenge Taylor has had to overcome is a recent shoulder surgery. This experience has taught her good things come to those who wait. Recovery is a long process, but she knows everything will be perfect in the end. Something that brings Taylor joy is being a captain of her cheer team. Bringing out the best in everyone and helping to teach new skills gets her pumped up for the season. Someone who inspires Taylor is her older brother, Brendan. He has been a part of the military for over 2 years now. Brendan is hardworking and dedicated to anything and everything that he does. Candidate number 7, Taylor Jankowski. Candidate number 8, Lillian Gingras. Her parents are Jeremy and Christy Gingras, and she is sponsored by Onsite Apparel. Something that Lily is passionate about is caring for people with disabilities. She is currently a personal care assistant for a 19-year-old and for a 9-year-old girl with special needs. She enjoys co-teaching at Hudson Dance Academy with the Chance to Dance class, which gives every girl the chance to shine on stage. Lillian's passions bring her an immense sense of fulfillment and joy. She has learned so much from each and every one of the people that she has been blessed to encounter. Someone who inspires Lillian is her late aunt Buddha. She was always Lillian's biggest fan, best friend, and strongest person she will ever know. She lost her battle with cancer almost 5 years ago, but she taught Lillian to live each day as if it were the last and to never give up on her dreams. Aunt Buddha reminded her to never say goodbye, but see you soon instead. Because Lillian understands loss, she strives to do whatever she can to make every day count for her family and friends and for those in need, and also for anyone else she encounters. When the time comes for her to meet up with Aunt Buddha once again, Lillian plans on expressing her gratitude for being so inspirational to her well past her time on Earth. In the meantime, Lillian has made it a life goal to be a positive inspiration to others. The quote that has influenced Lillian's life comes from 1 Timothy 4:12. Don't let anyone think less of you because you are young. Be an example to all believers in what you say, in the way you live, in your love, your faith, and your purity. Lillian lives every aspect of her life by these words and is proud to express her love for Jesus in everything she does. She realizes that her purpose is to serve others, and although young, her priority in life is to make a positive impact in her community and in the lives of others. Candidate number 8, Lillian Gingras. Candidate number 9, Christina Virastic. Her parents are John and Cindy Virastic, and she's sponsored by Altissimo. One thing Christina is passionate about is the importance of family. She and her siblings were adopted from different countries, but it has not affected the strength of their relationship, proving that blood isn't necessary to make a family. Christina is an optimist in her family. She encourages positive thinking and problem-solving skills within her home. Christina appreciates the sacrifices and efforts her parents and siblings make for her. She learned at a young age that her family's support will always be at her side. Christina enjoys being outdoors. She has found nature to be therapeutic, and it has always been a place for her to relieve stress, no matter the time of year. Christina finds beauty in everything, which is why she captures moments with her camera. She also loves being adventurous. Traveling is one of her passions, and she especially enjoys having annual family trips. A quote that has impacted Christina's life is, "You will never influence the world by being just like it." Christina believes in having independent goals and ways to achieve them instead of following the crowd. By setting higher goals for herself, her experience is much richer and more rewarding. Christina has challenged herself to step out of her comfort zone and take on new perspectives. By doing this, she has broadened her horizons and has become more confident. She hopes to radiate change for people around her so they can express themselves freely. Candidate number 9, Christina Virastic. Candidate number 10, Shay Wassman. Her parents are Matt and Ginger Wassman. She is sponsored by State Farm Franciscato Agency. One person who inspires Shay is her grandma Roxanne. Shay has looked up to her grandma for as long as she can remember. Her grandma is the most hardworking, compassionate, and loving woman she has ever met. Shay hopes to one day be just like her. She hopes that she can follow in her grandma's footsteps and meet new people, discover new connections, and travel the world. Something that Shay is passionate about is athletics. She is currently involved in volleyball through Hudson High School and coaches younger girls in her free time. She feels that working together to accomplish a common goal is an amazing achievement. Shay is also involved in track and field where she competes individually and on a team. Shay challenges herself to be better than her last run and to give it her all on the track to advance the team as a whole. One challenge that Shay has recently had to overcome is time management. With being involved in 2 sports and being a Hudson Ambassador candidate, she has learned how to prioritize and manage her time. When events seem to overlap, she is able to communicate efficiently and effectively to her superiors and her peers about upcoming events. Through this experience, Shay has also learned how to plan ahead and to stay organized. These are valuable skills that she has developed and will continue to utilize in her everyday life. Candidate number 10, Shay Wassman. Candidate number 11, Ellie Gagne. Her parents are Nicole Weeks and Michael Gagne. She is sponsored by RJ's Meats. A quote that Emily is influenced by is, "Every day may not be a good day, but there is good in every day." Ellie is inspired by this because it has taught her to always find the good and to always be thankful for what she is given. Something Ellie is passionate about is volunteering in her community. She is involved in Youth Action Hudson and has won a silver medal for having over 180 hours of community service. Some of these hours came from a program that she has been able to lead with her best friend. Ellie is inspired by her dad, Michael, because he has a big heart and is welcoming to all. He is a hard worker, but always makes time for his family. Ellie aspires to be as selfless and as caring as he is. Candidate number 11, Ellie Gagne. Candidate number 12, Elsa Wright. Her parents are Pam and Andy Wright. She is sponsored by the Wired Robin Coffee Cafe. One verse that has influenced Elsa's life is Ecclesiastes 3:12. "No, there is nothing better for people than to be happy and to do good while they live." This verse encourages Elsa to remember that God desires her to do good works in his name and to experience joy in her life. Some leadership qualities that Elsa possesses are patience, kindness, her positive outlook, and her firm but fair attitude. She enjoys planning, organizing, and has had the pleasure to serve on several teams during multiple Teens Encounter Christ weekends, tech weekends. Among Elsa's passions, which include art, nature, and playing guitar, she has a fascination with forensic science and unsolved mysteries. She aspires to begin a podcast regarding the matter and hopes to see these skills in forensic to aid law enforcement and members of the community. Candidate number 12, Elsa Wright. Let's give them all one more round of applause. Now, I'd like to invite all the candidates back onto the stage, and while they're coming out, we already talked about this, but who here has been to 2 or more Hudson Ambassador pageants? Oh, we have a few. Oh, we actually have quite a few here. That is awesome. We're glad to see you returning and to see your support for the program. In order to reveal a little more of the candidates' personalities, each candidate will draw a question from the fishbowl that they will answer for us. That being said, we're going to start with candidate number 1.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Olivia Tennant, and I'm happily sponsored by Helmer Dance Studio.
What makes you laugh out loud?
Something that makes me laugh out loud is my dad, Steve, because he is hilarious all the time, and I love him. And that is one person that makes me laugh out loud. Thank you.
Candidate number 2.
Hi, everyone. My name is Patty Crawford, and I am very proudly sponsored by Squeaky Clean Homes, Inc.
What quality do you like about yourself the most and why?
One quality that I like about myself the most would be the way that I am able to speak in public without being nervous and without not knowing what to say. And that is one thing that I like about myself. Thank you.
Candidate number 3.
Hi everyone, I'm Tatum Thompson and I'm sponsored by Hudson Flower Shop.
Where is your happy place?
My happy place is Germany because I love the language and I love being there and being able to communicate to an entire new group of people. Thank you.
Candidate number 4.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lucy Norvald, and I'm sponsored by Simply Giggle Preschool and Childcare and the Giggle Factory.
What makes you unique?
Something that makes me unique is my love for children. I love playing with them. It's very fun. So that is something that makes me unique. Thank you.
Candidate number 5.
Hi everyone, I'm Abby Matuk and I'm sponsored by Cook and Hendrickson Chiropractic.
If you could master any skill, what would it be and why?
If I could master any skill, it would be public speaking because it is a very important skill to have, and that is one skill that I would master and why. Thank you.
Candidate number 6.
Good evening, I'm Grace Witt and I'm sponsored by Postmark Girl.
How would you describe Hudson to someone who has never been here?
I would describe Hudson as a happy and beautiful place, and that is how I would describe Hudson. Thank you.
Candidate number 7.
Hi, I'm Taylor Jankowski, and I'm proudly sponsored by Allwin's Auto Service and Towing.
What is something you are still learning or working on?
Something I'm still learning or working on would be my perfectionism and trying to just turn it down a little bit because I get too high-wired on it, and that is one thing I am working on. Thank you.
Candidate number 8.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Lillian Gingras, and I am proudly sponsored by Onsite Apparel.
Who or what inspires you the most?
Someone who inspires me is my aunt. She passed away 5 years ago, and I live every day as it's my last, and that is who inspires me. Thank you.
Candidate number 9.
Hi everyone, my name is Christina Verostic and I'm happily sponsored by Ultimissimo.
What is your greatest achievement?
My greatest achievement would have to be passing junior year because it is the hardest year of high school. Thank you.
Candidate number 10.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Shay Wassman, and I'm sponsored by State Farm Insurance Francis Auto Agency.
What 2 qualities do you look for in a friend?
2 qualities that I look for in a friend are trustworthy and genuine, and those are 2 qualities I look for in a friend. Thank you.
Candidate number 11.
Hi everyone, my name is Ellie Ganya and I am proudly sponsored by RJ's Meats.
What 2 qualities do you think a Hudson ambassador should have?
2 qualities I believe a Hudson ambassador should have is they should be respectful and genuine. Thank you.
And candidate number 12.
Hi, my name is Elsa Wright, and I'm proud to be sponsored by the Wired Robin.
What is something you were excited for if you were selected as a Hudson ambassador?
To grow as a Hudson ambassador, I am excited to serve my community, grow closer to my other ambassadors, and generally just have fun and develop social skills that'll be essential for going to college next year. So that is one thing I will be excited for if I get chosen as a Hudson ambassador. Thank you.
Great job, candidates. The hard part is over. But before we send these candidates backstage to await the judges' decisions, we have an award that we would like to give out. This next award is chosen by the candidates themselves. It is the title for the most congenial. I would like to bring on stage last year's recipient, Maddie Boldra, to hand out this award. This title does not guarantee a spot on court for the winner, although if they do make court, it will be embroidered on the back of their sash. The 2019 Most Congenial Award voted on by her peers goes to Lily Gingras. Congratulations, Lily. Let's give these candidates one last round of applause. Thank you, candidates. You may head backstage while the judges deliberate.
I'm Kennedy Brown.
I'm Gabby Myers.
I'm Katie Davidson.
And I am Maddie Boldra.
And we are your 2018 Hudson Ambassadors. This year has been the most amazing experience of our high school career.
We have not only been participating in events in our town, but we have traveled to surrounding communities to participate in events and parades throughout our reign.
We have learned to confidently carry ourselves with grace and honor throughout our reign in our little town of Hudson.
Through all our ups and downs, we are proud to call ourselves your 2018 Hudson Ambassadors, and we are eternally grateful for all the opportunities that have come with it.
We have grown to become
4 best friends,
sharing many moments of laughter and love.
Throughout these past few months, my favorite memories with these girls have been the most spontaneous ones. Whether it be random stops for treats, shopping trips, or singing at the top of our lungs in car rides.
One of my favorite memories with these girls would definitely have to be Frederick Days. After the parade, we stopped at a cute lemonade stand and then headed over to Frederick Days Festival to the petting zoo where we met Raj the parrot.
These past few months have taught me what true friendship really is. No matter where we are, there is never a moment without laughter. They have made this year what it is.
The most memorable part of my year has been when we had the chance to get to know other young women who represent their own communities. I have created many lifelong memories getting to know the ladies from surrounding areas. Thank you, Dana and Sam, for making my Winter Carnival Queens weekend the best ever and being my BFFs from the start. Like to thank Altamissimo, Viva Voce, Chad Johnson Construction, and Presbyterian Homes for being our personal sponsors. Thank you.
Thank you to the Hudson community for providing this amazing opportunity for us as young women to grow and experience many new things. This wouldn't be possible without your support.
To our Royal Moms, thank you for always bringing us to every single parade and for always supporting us. To our Royal Dads, thank you for taking your Saturdays to come out and help us set up the floats and doing something that is out of your comfort zone. To Taylor, Nikki, Notch, Marissa and Marcus, Owen and Hannah, and Zeke and Brendan, thank you for always being our royal siblings and tagging along with us. Thank you.
Gabby, always stay true to who you are. Katie, remember to always maintain your humor that lights up the room. Maddie, never lose your contagious positivity. This rain has been an irreplaceable experience because of you three. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We will forever be your 2018 Hudson Ambassadors.
Hello? Okay. Sorry. We would like to give a special thank you to our Hudson Ambassador board members.
They have never failed to support us and love us throughout our entire reign.
Sorry. We would like to formally thank each and every one of you for your constant hard work to make this program what it is today.
Will the following women please come forward? April Simmons, Kelsey Robertson, Sue Byrel, Megan Simmons, Carissa Schneider, and Mary Yakub.
We'll go over here. Okay. Okay.
Thank you, ladies, and another special thank you to the board members for all their hard work. I would now like to recognize visiting royalty from neighboring communities, so please stand and wave as your name is called. Crowning achievements. Hammond royalty. Cottage Grove royalty. Roberts Royal Ambassadors. Miss Baldwin royalty. River Falls Royal Ambassadors. Setnamai royalty. North Hudson Pepperfest. Princess Angela of Columbia Heights. Let's give them all one more round of applause. Thank you, visiting royalty, for coming out tonight. We can't wait to see you at the parade on Saturday. So who noticed the amazing raffle baskets that were sitting out there as you walked in tonight? Anyone? Did you get a chance to put your name in for one of those fabulous prizes? Maybe? The candidates actually put those together, and we're so grateful for their creativity and their hard work. So we're actually going to draw right here and right now. So take out your tickets, and please stand so we can get your name and you can claim the basket after. This is for the campfire basket.
Okay, 502340. 502340. Oh, right there. What was it? 502340. All right.
Yep, and you can claim the basket at the end. Just bring your ticket and we'll verify it, so you're good. This is for the Summer at the Beach basket.
Okay, 477954. So 477954. Was it a little girl?
For the Treat Yourself basket.
Number 477912. 477912.
Are they here? Can you please stand if that was your ticket so we can make sure we have the... Right here? Oh, perfect. Okay. And then for the Sunday Fun Day basket.
Number 477920. 477920.
Oh my gosh. And so this one is for the garden basket. 477995. Hey! And lastly, for the Everything But the Tent basket. $502,310. Oh, awesome. All right, thank you everyone who entered the raffle, and congrats to the winners. All right, so let's bring out our 2019 Hudson Ambassador candidates. These candidates have shown us their great personalities tonight. They're an amazing group of intelligent and talented young women, so we wish good luck to you all. One logistical piece to announce first. We ask that after the new court is crowned, everyone in the audience stay where you are while we get a picture for the paper. Then only family is allowed on stage to congratulate their daughter, and then the new court will make their way to the atrium, where you can congratulate the new ambassadors and get photos and autographs. So now, the moment we've all been waiting for. The new Hudson Ambassador Court will all share the title, and they are crowned in no particular order. The first 2019 Hudson Ambassador is Shay Wassman! The second 2019 Hudson Ambassador is Olivia Tennant! And the third 2019 Hudson Ambassador is Abby Matuk! The fourth and final 2019 Hudson Ambassador is Lillian Gingras! Let's give all of these wonderful candidates a round of applause. Thank you all so much for coming. You will see the new Hudson Ambassadors this weekend at Booster Days and on Saturday at the parade at 11 a.m. in downtown Hudson. See you there. Good night.